we're in Death House. It's fun. It's great. We are trying to escape and leave the Death House, but there's these spinning blades of doom that are kind of in our way as we try to escape, and we've got to jump through them safely, hopefully, and that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, hopefully.
A bit of a recap there.
Yeah. Much better recap than mine.
Aha. You don't need notes when you're a teacher. You just remember every little fucking thing that happens. Ugh.
Of course. Alright, so, hello everybody. Hello chat. Welcome back. Shut up. Welcome back to Curse of Strahd with Anarchy, Jay, Shy, Nightshade, Dragan, and Matt, who's currently not here.
He'll hopefully be here soon.
We'll be tagging him in Discord periodically to see if he
Yeah.
is here. It's fine.
Yes, and if he does not show up, then his character dies. I have
becomes a curse object.
He becomes a curse.
Ooh. Thank you, Fox.
Nightshade gets advantage.
Nightshade, you have an advantage.
I very well may need it.
Right.
Yeah, since you do have a limp. Like...
Nah, he'll be fine.
Don't worry, I got the football. I'm carrying a kobold.
Helping him through. It's okay.
Yeet that kobold!
Keep the kobold. I can carry the kobold under my arm and just get through it.
See how many pieces I can be chopped into when you throw me through.
I eat him.
Whoever gets the closest gets all my
Drag's
gold.
about to make someone's life hell. Ooh, I'm listening.
Do it. Do it.
You
I
can
love
always
how
prove me.
hurt
That's
me.
another curse. That's a curse.
Me.
Boon? Boon does...
We can count it as a curse.
No. I have too many notebooks, and I don't know which notes are in
I'm
what
scared.
The green one.
notebook.
I am not
Is it-
scared. I'm just like, let's do it. Hurt me.
Hurt me.
I'm in that kind of mood where it's like, punish me. Just do it.
Welcome to my
That could sound bad out of context.
I feel
What?
like the 4
it sound
coffees
good
I've
in
had
context?
today is making me dead.
Fair. Alright, so, successful saving throw isn't all that bad. Yeah, no, that's not that bad. It's a successful saving throw for one of my things, right? Twisted Strands?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what if no?
What if no? What if
It's
yes?
fine.
Are you...
Do you have a problem with this?
I was just asking if you're mixing up books.
Because I don't know what books are what. Because I don't
Oh my
organize
god.
anything.
Oh my god. Should I do recap? Because I did it just now.
If you want to do recap, you can. Dragan, take it away.
Hey, we're doing Curse of Strahd. It's a really fun time where everything is rainbows and we are not under a lot of clouds and death. Just kidding, not this show. Please leave, exit right. We're doing Curse of Strahd. We're in a thing called Death House where lots of death can happen and it's scary. We've basically kind of solved the mystery-ish of this house for the most part. And we're now just trying to escape it, but these cursed blades are like everywhere and we need to try to jump through them in order to escape. And things have happened and people have been getting knocked down and it's just not really a good time, but like, it's okay. We're going to try to get through it.
Sadly, we didn't sacrifice Aerendyl, so we have to jump through blades.
Oh, that's, yeah. Yeah, there's some sacrifices, some evil, there's an altar, these ghosties came, there was an evil pile of garbage that attacked us. We killed it, it was great. But now it's just a mess.
Bunch of fun
Great time.
stuff.
Yeah. So, we are currently technically in battle. So let me start. Where is it? See this one and this one. Okay. Since we are currently still on initiative, as our players are trying to lead, had his turn, so it is now Gudrun's turn.
Gudrun's attorney's casting Spare the Dying on Kllink.
Kllink, you have been spared from dying
Thank
until until the next possible thing that might hurt.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that means I have to wait to go through the fans because I'm holding the kobold still.
Yeah.
You can always.
I will say you can use a bonus action to throw him through the fans at the stairs.
Will he fall down the stairs?
No. Just throw me.
Let me see. I'm gonna steal one of your dice.
Okay.
Two of your dice. The answer is yes. He would fall down the stairs.
Would he know?
Would it depend on my athletics check?
Probably.
Okay, because that was a dirty 20 to yeet the kobold.
All right. Yeah, you're able to throw him. You are able to successfully throw him through the stairs, and he does not take damage going through it.
I mean, again.
Sadly, since you did use your action to jump to heal him, you would not be able to go through it this turn.
All good.
All right.
He's through it. He's unconscious, but nothing's going to happen to him right now because there's no fans.
Yeah.
Isn't gas filling up that room? Or not.
Not this room. No.
Well, you said you moved it to that room.
I realize I misread it, so it's
Yeah.
not this room or the room other room. I misread it.
Okay.
So, Anastasia, it is your turn.
Okay. So
There's a
basically,
single- Yeah.
my actions are to try go do the blades, right?
Yes.
Wait, let
Or
me
you can try to do
Oh.
something else if you want.
Well, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast a healing word on myself.
Oh, okay.
All right.
'Cause
I will say, I
need
still
it.
face down.
Ooh, that's
You're-
okay. 7 points back to me.
All right. Nice.
But let me add this back, and I'm gonna try to jump through, I guess.
All right. Make me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. And it's not advantage because there's no one to help me on the other side, right?
Nope. You do not have advantage.
Oh god. That's a 5.
You are taking 2d10 damage. So really hope I roll. I'm really hoping I roll low.
I am too.
That's not low.
That's not
I'm
low.
out.
Anastasia, you are knocked unconscious as you poorly mistime your jump, and a blade slices across your stomach.
Does she fall down the stairs?
You just
I'm gonna
want her to
say
fall
no.
on top of you to cause damage.
No, I'm not. that was a legit question.
I'm gonna
Oh,
say
fair.
she does not fall down the stairs. Because her original jump would not have done that.
Okay.
But Anastasia, you are unconscious right now.
Yep.
So next up, Malva.
I was mainly asking, does she fall down the stairs for like healing purposes? People can reach.
Fair.
Oh.
Not I don't think anyone else has healing stuff, so.
Let's spare the dying. Good.
Yeah, I really do not have any healing things, but that was terrifying to watch. I think Malva's gonna try to jump through and then definitely keep helping Airic through because the guy has one leg. Like, what else am I supposed to do?
Let's add to the body pile.
That is gonna be a 22 to jump through.
You are easily able to move through.
Cool. And then I'll stand right on the other side and be like, "Here, 3, 2, 1, go!"
All right. Airic, it is now your turn.
So this is the way down.
Mhm.
So what is it? Athletic. Yeah, okay. So I have a flat roll, correct? Because Malva's helping me.
Yes.
That's pretty good. 16.
16. You just managed to make it through.
Yay!
Like-
Team Malva and Airic. Hell yeah. Let's do this.
Happens too fucking close. Alright, and I'll help whoever's coming through next.
Alright. So the next up would be Aerendyl. And Aerendyl is controlled by me, so I need to see
Plus
what
one.
his acrobatics is. Oh, he has
+4.
he has a good acrobatics. Why? Okay.
He just
I
rolled
forgot that
shit.
he's a yeah. Alright. So he rolled
An advantage.
oh yeah, with
Being
advantage. Thank God for advantage. Well, fuck me.
2d8. 2d10 actually.
Do the twins
Yeah, he's-
die? Kappa.
We're about to see. He's taking the exact amount of damage he needs to go down.
Oh my god.
Kingdom.
Little too squishy for this.
I will say I'm not gonna have him make saving throws just because I'd feel awkward making saving throws for him while he's not here. So I will say,
He'll just roll them all when he comes back.
wise, yeah. If he comes back during the fight, I'll have him make the saving throws. But for now, if he comes back afterwards, I'll just say he's stable. Like he's not dead, but he is stable and unconscious.
Yeah, everyone grab a body and carry.
I mean-
Yep.
Kllink is unconscious.
Just
Gudrun.
Just
Okay. So you said it's what kind of check? Acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
And it's gonna be a flat roll for you.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm okay with that. That is a 17.
All right, you are able to make it through.
All right, that's a +1, and I rolled a 16.
All right. Do you want to start working your way down the stairs?
Was I the last one to go through?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just the piles of unconscious
Which
bodies.
body is closest to me? Oh wait, no, I
Aerendyl-
can't cast anything. I can't cast Bear the Dying because they're a shit.
Mm.
This
It
can't
is
be
an
said.
action, yes.
I want to grab both and just start dragging their lifeless bodies down the stairs. Can't do
Give me a
that.
strength. If you want to try doing that, I'd say give me a strength check.
A strength check? Okay, I'm just gonna roll athletics because that's my.
Yeah, you can make an
That
athletics.
That's cocked. That's an 18. I got 2 bodies.
Yeah, I would say that you are able to drag them down the
Mm,
stairs.
them
So I will move
bodies.
you.
Whose
Them
bodies do you have?
Y'all's.
Let the,
The
bodies hit the
twins.
floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoop,
So
whoop.
I will say you guys are able to. You guys are here now. Or
I'm
we'll
just dragging the corpses down the stairs. They're
Yeah.
not
What
corpses
a
yet,
pleasant image.
right? But they're not
Brave
corpses
cleric,
yet,
go!
Almost
God.
corpses.
it's fine. There you go.
Alright.
Look. Close to
anything else,
corpses.
Gudrun?
Unfortunately, no.
All right, Anastasia, I need you to make me a death saving throw.
Oh, fine. Okay, let's see. It's just a straight D20.
Straight D20.
That's a 10.
That is a
That's a
pass. Barely.
Yeah, I say 10 and up is a success when it does save.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Malva, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna jump through. That is a 21.
21. You are able to make it through the next set of stairs and start making your way down these the second floor stairs.
Right though, and how about Airic again? I'm gonna make sure he gets through.
All right, Airic, it is now your turn.
Let's try this again then. Oh dear.
What was that?
That's an 11.
All right, you take only 10 damage.
I'm stuck.
Holy
You
shit.
take 10 damage
Just
as you jump, and the timing is slightly off as it slashes across your chest, but you make it through.
falls.
Oh, you fucking. Yes.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm still renovating.
Alright, next is Aerendyl. Arendyl's unconscious. Kllink is unconscious. Gudrun.
Okay, Gudrun's turn.
You have 3 unconscious bodies.
One is stable. One is not.
One is stable.
One
2 is
does
stable.
One does not have to make death saves at the moment, so I'm guessing spare the dying on Anastasia.
Alright.
One is stable.
There
One
you
is
Yay.
and
One
the
is
other one's dying.
stable.
I will say for your bonus action, you can toss Kllink through this one if you want to.
I'm just a ball.
Since he is
Eat the Kllink,
small,
eat the
so
Kllink.
you can, I will let you throw Kllink as a
I'm
bonus
eating the
action.
Kllink.
Alright, go ahead and make me that. Go ahead and make me that acrobatics check.
Can't wait to be
Acrobatics or
top full
athletics?
So,
Athletics.
does
Okay, I was about
spill
to
the
say,
dying?
I'm yeeting.
Does spill the
18.
dying put me at 1 HP,
No.
or is it just stable?
You were just
Okay.
stable.
Zero.
Yeah, you are at 0 HP. Yeah, Kllink is on the other side of this now.
Wait, what do you roll?
18.
Oh.
I yeeted the Kllink.
Anastasia, you're unconscious. Malva.
Stop to me, oh boy, it's so great. That
There
is
is
math.
There is one you can see the door and the door outside this house. There is one more set of blades
Oh.
at the bottom of the stairs, and then one more at the door.
Well,
Keep yeeting the kobold at the
that
door,
is
it's fine.
a 17.
Oh wait, hold on.
yeah, that was good. That's why I was thinking.
17. Yeah, you are able to make it through. So you are over here now on the left.
Okay,
And
and then Malva
I
again is
missed
just gonna
there are 2
keep
sets of
ready.
doors.
Oh, great. Malva's still gonna be like, Airic, okay, we got this, we know this, we can do this. I'm helping you.
All right, Airic, it is your turn.
Luck be fucking with me.
And you do have your luck if you would like to use that at any point.
I was cocked, so. Bugger.
Bugger.
That's a 14.
Do you want to use your luck?
I think I'm gonna have to, yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll again.
Watch it go down.
22.
22. You are able to make it through with your luck. You are just able to make it through. All right. Arendyl's unconscious. Kllink is unconscious. Gudrun.
Fucking hell, I can't get the 2 people through. You're already through, you're fine.
Kllink, you're unconscious.
I know.
Kllink starts talking in his sleep.
Wow.
Okay, so the twins are out. Kllink is through these sets of blades, so he's fine at the moment. Malva's up, and if I can remember Nightshade's character's name, I'm sorry, Nightshade.
Airic.
Yeah, Airic is up, and he's
Just.
through, I'm assuming.
Yeah, just.
Bless you.
Ooh.
Bless you. See, this is where I'm concerned because I don't.
I will say, I love that you were like, let's pick up our friends and carry them. And then you're the only person picking up the 3 unconscious people.
Because no one else has the strength to do so.
I was
You know
going
what?
to say, like, Malva is 3'3". What do you want from her?
Yeah.
Fair.
You know what? I'm gonna put this on you, Lourdes. Healing hands on Aerendyl.
All right.
He's at 2 HP,
He is at 2 hit points. All right. He is back up at 2 hit points.
and I don't have that anymore either. So now I literally
Alright.
have no actual healing.
All right.
I mean, technically, can't you split up the healing from healing hands, or is it
Nope.
all or nothing?
Once per long rest as an action, touch a creature, restore 2 hit points.
Well, your level, isn't it?
Nope.
Oh,
Restore
okay.
2 hit points. It's all or nothing. It does not say I can. It does not say I can split it, and it's 1 use per long rest.
Yeah, quite sadly.
They didn't want to give that much healing for
A cleric.
Yeah.
Well, sorry. A fallen ASMR.
Yeah, they didn't want to give that much healing for a racial.
Yeah. Which is fair.
Mm-hmm.
So the next step, Anastasia's unconscious. Malva.
Yeah,
Oh,
two
God,
more
okay.
doors.
I'm losing my mind tonight. Yeah, 23.
23, you are able to make it through the doors.
I'm gonna do the thing with Airic. We can do this. Let's do the thing. I help.
Airic, it is your turn.
Flat rule.
No, 6.
Chop, chop, chop.
You're gonna take 2d10 damage. You're down no matter
Yeah.
what. Oh, that's
bad.
not. You don't take that much.
29 damage.
Oh my, I'm dead.
Round one. Yeah. So Airic is unconscious. You go up.
God.
Yeah. You are unconscious.
Well. Okay.
It is now
Malva can
Arendyl's
take
turn.
He's alive.
Aerendyl is alive. He doesn't have that bad a strength actually, so he's gonna try and throw his sister.
I have a
Yes.
question. He's a
Yes.
ranger. Does he have healing?
I think he didn't take it.
Yeah.
Oh, he has cure wounds. He has cure wounds, but he's used both of his spell slots.
Yeah,
Fuck.
he did use all of his spell slots already, unfortunately.
Okay. I like how we're like community trying to control what he's doing at the moment.
Yeah.
Does he have
Alright.
healing? Nope. Fuck.
Yeah, he does have healing, but he cannot use it.
So what if we threw him into the blades and he gummed them up? So
That's not how
No.
that's how Blades works.
That's not how that works.
Okay.
So yeah, he is going to pick up Anastasia and try to throw her through the
Oh god, he's using her to gum up the blades.
and try to throw her through this. Okay, so this is gonna be
I mean, Anastasia's pretty. Like she's like skinny.
yeah. He's only got a +2 to this, so he
Ooh.
throws you through, and one of the blades barely nick you. So you are back to death saving throw.
Welcome to the body pile.
I'm not rolling well for you guys. Alright, Kllink is unconscious. Gudrun, you see
One
Aerendyl
moment.
after he just threw. Give me a second.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because I'm thinking of what I want to do at the moment. Fine.
something in the Roll20 chat to maybe help alleviate a little bit of it. So
Yeah, technically that would work. You would have to
Fair.
make the throw at disadvantage. You would have to make the throw at disadvantage though, because you are carrying somebody.
Hi, can you hear me? Sorry, my
Yes.
hotspot died. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, what did I miss for a second?
Trying to figure out things.
You're unconscious again because
Death
Aerendyl.
saving throws again.
You're on death saving throws again because Aerendyl tried to throw you through the blades.
He
That
wants
did
to
not
throw
go
it to himself.
well.
Okay.
Awesome.
So. So Gudrun still needs to get through a fan. Who else still needs to get through the fan?
Just Aerendyl, and then you guys will be on the final floor.
And we need to get through one more at the stairs, and then two more at the doors.
Yeah, but you don't know that. Shut up.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, he'll try and go through.
All right, go ahead and make me the acrobatics check. And it is acrobatics, sadly, this time.
Oh no! The reason I was asking athletics because I was yeeting Kllink.
Yeah, that's fair.
That is 17.
You just make it through.
Ah!
Do you start making your way downstairs? Like, do you grab Anastasia and start dragging her downstairs or anything? Or
Thump.
Yeah.
You guys are tracking
Alright,
all over my
I'll
house.
say-
You don't know this. Get over it.
I know.
Anastasia, I need you to make me a death saving throw.
Fantastic. Oh, okay, that's a 17.
That is a pass. Malva, it is now your turn.
Thankfully.
Yay, that is that's a 13.
Is it at it is at disadvantage because you are carrying. Are you just doing it for yourself or?
Damn it. I mean, still 13, so.
I'll say that you'll take the damage. Airic will not, just because Airic is unconscious right now. So Airic will technically make it through the door, but you will still take the 2d10 damage.
Okay.
As you take 14 damage.
Up, I'm hanging on.
Did you roll 20 for me?
I did roll 20 for you.
Yeah.
I will say, Airic, Malva, as you jump through the door with Airic, you guys land on the outside of the death house.
Oh, dang it. I should have used Step of the Wind then I probably would have been able to cancel that disadvantage, but oh well. Nice. That's fine. Great. I think Malva would, if she has any action left in her 6 seconds, maybe try to do like a medicine check or try to stabilize Airic.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Fuck, I don't even know. I'm not this kind of a character. That was caught. 17?
17? Yeah, you were able to stabilize Airic.
Cool. No death saving throws. I can't heal you, but at least we're out. Yay.
Yep. Is that everything, Malva? Alright. Airic, you're unconscious. Aerendyl's gonna try and make his
+4?
his check and try to jump through this. I really hope I roll well for this poor boy.
You didn't.
Really wish I could fudge rolls on D&D on roll 20.
I like to think, Gudrun, you get through. It's like, finally, we're all right. Don't.
Yeah. As Aerendyl collapses unconscious behind you. Kllink, you're unconscious. Gudrun.
So everybody else is through this set of blades, right?
Yeah, there's
Okay,
one
we
more
just
set
have
of
the
blades.
one last set. Cool.
Yeah, one last set at the bottom of the stairs, and then the doorway.
So I'm through those, and there's the one last set I have to get through to get outside, or one last set, and then the one last set for me.
There's technically 3 more sets for you to get outside, because there's one at the bottom of the steps, then there's the door here, and then there's one more door over here. The front doors.
Okay. You know what?
And I will say, Malva can technically go back into the house if she wants to try and help, but she will have to make the saving throws as well.
I don't think she wants.
It's fair if she doesn't want to.
Kllink is in the section I'm in, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I pick up Kllink and I try and yeet him.
Alright, go ahead and make me an athletics check.
My life is literally in your hands.
Well,
You'll
good,
be
because that's a
fine.
natural 20.
Yeah, you are easily able.
You just throw me through the wall.
I'm gonna roll something real quick. Yeah. As you throw him, you miraculously throw him so that he goes through this other door. So he has now made it through to the last possible door.
I like how
With a nat 20.
I like to think I bounced the weird way and bounced through the next.
Yeah, you're not even sure what happened. You think Kllink probably like turned over in his unconscious state mid bounce and like somehow managed to go through the next set of blades, but I will say that was your bonus action.
Chaotic when I'm not even conscious.
Big thunder outside. Oof.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's.
Really,
You said that
really
was bonus
hoping.
section.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to try and get through these blades on my side.
What about the two unconscious twins behind you?
They're not in
Yeah.
the same room as me.
They
No,
technically are.
Anastasia is right here next to you, and Aerendyl is technically above her.
I thought she got
Sorry.
unconscious going through that one.
Yeah, but she is. But technically, how it works is if you go unconscious going through it, you still go through to the other side.
You just
That's
died
what,
on your
but that's what I'm saying. She's not in the same room as me. I thought.
No, you're
No.
both on the same stairwell.
Yeah, you guys are both on the same stairwell. Technically.
I thought I was the last one, other than okay. I was the one who was falling behind. I didn't realize.
No,
it was
Aaron-
you and all the unconscious bodies. And that's the reason why you were falling behind.
Yeah. And then the unconscious bodies did get up. One of the unconscious bodies got up, and then
Immediately put the
got
other
back
one,
down.
put the other one in death saving throws, and then put himself inside of death saving throws.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I mean, to be fair, you
On your
can.
side.
I'm rolling a decision die.
I was gonna say you can technically just leave them.
Hey, so Shai, you want like a character? I got plenty.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh.
Do me a favor. Shy, odds or evens?
Oh god.
Evens.
Ooh, which twin?
Cool. You just made his decision for me. He's gonna grab Anastasia and try and throw her through.
Alright, go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Don't you get slashed again?
I will say this will she does get slashed, it'll only be one slash, technically.
Well,
it'll only be
you
one
already got
saving throw.
Spirit of Dying.
Did you cast Spirit of the Dying on Anastasia again?
Not
Oh.
this past time, but I say she just went back into death saving throws.
Yeah, she just went back into it, so
21.
21. She is able you are able to throw her through.
By the way, that was an 18 on the die.
Nice.
When I rolled the decision die.
Nice. Anastasia, death saving throw.
Okay.
Goodbye, Aerendyl.
Oh, that's a 14.
That is another pass.
Ooh.
Yep. Malva.
Oh,
Malva, it is your turn. You are outside.
She's not gonna go all the way back in. She'll just stand on the other side of the blades, like the last set, and like wait for anyone to show up and give them advantage.
Okay. I will
Or
say
like to
you
help
do
them
see
out.
you do see the unconscious Kllink right here.
And I said, no, Bugbear, I do love my mother.
Sleep talking.
Yeah, that's fuck it. Malva does like Kllink. Maybe Malva will go through and get him.
Do you want to try and go
Grab
through to
him
get
and
him?
throw him. Well, sure.
Alright, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check to go through.
That'll be 24.
You're able to get through? Oh.
Oh my god, I am not okay.
That was not what I meant to do.
Eat him through or no?
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to yeet him through.
Let's
You'd have to
do
give me an athletics check.
16?
You just managed to throw him through. Kllink, in your unconscious state,
Right.
you suddenly smell fresh air.
Huh?
Biscuits.
Great.
Uh,
She'll just sit there and help whoever is coming through next. Yeah.
all right. Airic, you're unconscious. Aerendyl is unconscious. Kllink is unconscious. Gudrun.
So, who else is in here with me?
Just Aerendyl.
Just Aerendyl behind you.
Is he up?
No.
He is unconscious.
Fuck.
Yes.
Right.
He threw Anastasia through, making her go back to death saving, and then knocked
Yeets
her out.
the other fucking twin.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right. You were able to throw Aerendyl and also through the other door. Malva and Aerendyl just passes through the door right in front of you, unconscious.
Just getting in.
More eating big bodies. Got it.
All right.
I think the dice gods don't want me to leave them.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anastasia.
What? Hold on. That was my bonus action to throw body.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what you said.
Yeah, that's true. Go ahead.
So I am now the only one behind this fan, right?
Yes.
There's nobody else in this room.
There's no one else in the room.
Cool. I will try and get through the fan.
All right. Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check.
See, this is when I fail because that's a 13.
Yeah, you're gonna take 2d10 damage.
Please don't. I don't want to be the only one.
You take 17 points of damage.
Still up.
oh my god.
I'm
You
still
are
up.
still
Oh
up.
my god.
I was at full health.
I was gonna
Yeah.
cry. I'm
Oh.
like, Malva's 3'3". She can't carry bodies.
Bloody Gudrun stands back up and gets ready to keep going.
All right.
Kllink does what dogs do when they're like over water, where they just sort of like paddle their legs in the air.
Anastasia,
God.
I need you to make me a death saving throw.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh, that's a 3.
That was a 3.
Yeah.
First fail.
That
yeah,
is
that's
a
my
fail.
first fail. Okay. I'm not in danger yet. Well, I'm in danger, but I'm
Not
not.
You are if you roll a natural 1 next time.
If you roll a nat 1, then your character
Okay.
is dead.
Oh, okay.
Malva, it is your turn.
Okay. And that's Anastasia in the room with me.
Aerendyl is.
And
you can hear
Okay.
Gudrun and Anastasia in the other room.
I can't hear Anastasia.
You assume Anastasia is in the other room unless she's dead.
Okay. Well, what Malva will attempt to take Aerendyl with her and drag and jump through. I know it'll be disadvantaged, but it's just, I don't know. They had a night together. Fine.
Fair enough.
So even with the disadvantage, that's still a 19.
All right. You are able to make it through with Aerendyl, and you are outside with him.
I'm gonna do a medicine check on the poor guy, and or is he stable?
He is stable. Because I didn't.
Automatically, right. Never mind. I don't need to roll that really bad medicine check. Bonus.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else?
Action to jump through. I just got all these bodies by me. It's fine. Carry on.
Just unconscious.
Yeah. Airic's unconscious. Arendyl's unconscious. Klink's unconscious. Gudrun!
Okay. So I have one more twin in the room with me, I'm assuming now.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeets the twin.
All right. Go ahead and make me that athletics check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Anastasia is on the other side now.
Yay.
So she's at that last fan heading outside.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alright, time to go through.
God, I hate this so much.
You guys are almost there.
I know.
Natural 18, 19.
You're able to take it through.
Great.
Anastasia,
Got this.
Oh my god.
I need you to make me another death saving throw.
2 successes, 1 fail. Now, one, you're gone.
17.
There you go.
You have made your final saving throw, and you
Stable.
are now stable.
That was so close to being a natural 1 too. Oh my god.
Malva?
Oh, that was so close.
Malva is like, fuck it, I guess I'll just... She will... what will she do? She will sit here, look through, and like help Gudrun through, because she knows that he's got to get the other body through, so she's gonna help Gudrun get through himself. That's all she's doing.
Alright. Airic's unconscious, Aerendyl's unconscious, Kllnk's unconscious, Gudrun.
With advantage, right? Because I'm being helped.
Yeah, to jump through.
Yeah,
To you to get
it's-
you through.
Yeah, it's to help
Fine.
you get through, but to throw Anastasia through, it would still be just a flat check.
Right. I gotta yeet the twin. Yeet the twin first, then I'm being helped through. Okay, got it. 22.
22, Anastasia lands
Good.
outside.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
You're somehow-
Now
Yes.
is the fun part.
You and I got this.
Advantage.
We're the only
Okay.
two.
Okay, come on. Yes! That was a 16 on the die. Plus 117.
Alright, you were able to make it through.
Oh my god, we're out. Oh, half of us like that, but we're out.
I think Gudrun and Malva are just like, hey, oh my god.
Oh my god.
would
Can
like
we
to say-
level up?
Hold on, I do have something to read. As you guys land outside, you guys see the house behind you. As the doors slam shut behind Malva and Gudrun, and you guys hear a rumbling from inside the house. And then it's gone. You see the mist that was surrounding the house fade away back towards the edge of the town where it belongs.
Oh.
And you guys feel a strange sense of power all of a sudden. Guys, welcome to level 3.
Neat.
Yay.
Finally.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say this because he is out of it. Well, kind of out of it at the moment because 5 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Black skeletal wings unfurl from his back.
Nice.
Level 3,
I
I
will
get
say-
necrotic shroud.
Nice. I will say, since you guys are all leveling up, you guys will go back to full hit points.
So I'm good. Okay.
Now I need to decide on my trick shot.
Are we still doing max HP?
Yes.
Okay.
So actually, I'll move you guys back to this map real quickly, just if you guys want to update your so you guys can update your tokens for hit points wise.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
And I guess we're taking a slight break as I'm guessing you
Levels
guys
up, yeah.
Level
You guys-
3.
if you guys don't want to level up, you don't have to, but like
No, I'm level
With
up.
everybody being out the way they are, I don't know if Lourdes is going to have them make a save.
yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
technically, yes.
technically yes, but since everyone is unconscious, I will say you don't really have full control of this ability right now, so I'm just gonna say that it just kind of happens, but nothing like bad negative happens.
30 HP.
I have 4 first level. I have second level spell slots.
You have 24 hit points now, right?
Uh-oh.
Who died?
Indeed.
Okay. And ooh, I can add a second level spell.
Is scared. I need to check
Need
things.
ch- I-
I will
See,
fix
let's see.
his hit points real quickly, and I will let him know that he leveled up. And... this is a kind of chill music to play.
Oh dear.
Essential dread.
It's chill. It's something chill to play.
I'm already finished with my level up.
Nice. So what'd you guys think of Death House?
Thanks, I hate it.
Can I eat it?
No, you cannot, sadly. But it is understandable that you hate it.
Well, wait, what did they ask?
I
he
asked,
said,
can I eat it?
We could try to burn it down, but that's my house, and I'll fight you over it.
I said, can I eat it? I just want to yeet the house.
No eating my house.
The house is gone, isn't it?
Yeah, the
No,
house is
it's-
gone.
No, it's there.
No, the house is still there.
The mist
Oh,
around
okay.
the house moved.
Yeah, the mist
Okay.
around the house is completely gone, though.
So I'm not touching my house.
I wanna.
I want to
Um,
burn that house to the ground.
No. That's my
Also,
house.
I would like to point out something, because this is something I realized last session. You guys never brought Ismark in with you. So you guys left him there on the corner for who knows how long.
Yeah.
He should
He's
be
fine.
happy.
He should be happy.
My health won't update on D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
so-
I'm having the same issue too.
What do we think? Disarming or winging?
Disarming. Because I'd rather they not have weapons. Or shields.
Yeah. Let's go with that then.
But I chose to go
Manage
with thief
HP.
instead of assassin because it fits better.
Rolled HP 30.
Hey.
And I want a climbing speed.
I have quotes to add while they do this. Oh god.
I'm
Okay, D&D Beyond, why are you high?
Why are you high?
Yeah,
it's
why
not
isn't...
updating health.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not-
I've noticed that.
D&D Beyond have gone down slightly.
No, I think it's just an issue with the health thing, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've kind of
Yes.
experienced it before, but not like this. Because it won't even let me like fix my current HP. Never mind add.
Okay. I will say, since your tokens are updated on Roll20, you can always use that and then fix your D&D Beyond later.
Yeah, that's a good point. So
But I don't use D&D
yeah, so it's.
Oh, there we go.
38
It's
points.
There it goes.
fixed my
Oh my
HP.
god.
Okay,
I
so
can give myself dark vision.
in order to fix
Sorry.
it, I had to go and change it, close the tab, reopen the tab, and then
Okay.
go back into D&D Beyond, and it fixed it.
Should I go assassin or thief?
I think we talked
Well,
about this before, and you said you didn't like Thief.
Yeah,
I don't
that's a
like-
point. Thief
I don't
sucks.
Thief bad, but assassin doesn't fit super well.
This is true.
Thief is the most logical and lore-wise, but it's shit.
There it goes. Okay,
A point.
it's fixed for me too now. So
And I don't have intelligence for any of the other classes.
Yeah. Because, I mean, Arcane Trickster would be cool for Kllink, but he just doesn't have the intelligence.
Yeah, and also his entire thing is that he isn't magical. That's why he wants magic items so
Mm.
much.
Okay.
also, I totally forgot. As a druid, I have wild shape at second level, so I totally could have just transformed into something.
Like a bug.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice to know that you have an actual backup, Jay, and not the
Yes.
not the mind flayer.
That is the Mind Flayer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
Which Lourdes doesn't have to be right now, but we should probably get together at some point and talk about what creatures and stuff I can actually. On it. Yeah. So.
Okay.
If you're bringing in a mind flayer, I'm bringing in my succubus.
All right.
Oh god. Alright. Nightshade, what's your total health now?
36.
36? Alright. So if you guys want to check to make sure your tokens are all correct, then on roll 20.
Yup.
Alright.
I'm gonna roll a d4.
What?
Would
Evens. Sassy.
would it be safe to say I could transform into like a fly though?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's technically it is
Well, you couldn't be a fly because flying speed.
No, you can be a fly. Oh wait, what?
No.
Unless you're circle of the moon.
Are you Circle of the Moon?
Yeah.
No, that you are. Circle of the Moon does not negate the flying and stuff. It just negates the challenge.
Oh yeah,
rating.
right, yeah.
I think the flying thing is something you get at level 4.
Level 6.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It shouldn't be level 6.
Yeah,
I
because
think it
level
is.
4, level 5. Level 4 or 5, you get the swimming. So
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I just forgot about the no flying or swimming
Yeah,
creatures.
unfortunately.
So
Which is my fault. I just
You can
don't know
have it-
druids yet.
you could technically be a fly, you just can't use your wings.
yeah, you'd be a walking fly.
Wings
why?
are confusing.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
So
You could. It's technically based on any creature that you have seen. So since you're an elf and you have been in the woods and everything, I would say you definitely have a wide variety of creatures that you can turn into right now.
okay.
It's just hard, like writing down all of the creatures that you can turn into. It might be easier for. Oh, I don't know if it'd be easier for you or not, but it might be easier for you if you go based on like in the moment. Like, let's say you want to turn into a fox, and then you can ask me like, "Hey, would I have seen a fox before?" And I can say, "Yeah," and then you would be able to turn into a fox.
Okay.
Whereas, like, trying to write down every possible creature Anastasia had seen in her entire life.
So
Yeah. No, that makes sense. But it's also like a matter of like, because with druids, like, because it's a CI level or something like that. That
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but where is it? Try to put short rest.
we're just looking
I
for
think
shit.
CI 1/4.
Yes.
Max CI 1/4 of second.
Oh.
Second level.
Yes, actually, Fox, if you want to send me that to me, that would be great. Actually, I would love
Ooh.
So I have a
list
good
of
news.
wild
Good news for my my actual backup illicit character.
Yeah.
It has a fun attack.
I'm now gonna look up succubus on
It's called Extract Brain.
Oh yeah.
5d10 plus 3 if it hits.
And if it kills you, then
That thing's rather strong for a racial thing.
You
it's an
say
illicit
this.
ability.
Ooh.
Thank
Okay,
you,
that's awesome. Thank you.
I can smack it with tentacles. Mm.
We be worried, Jay.
Don't worry about it. Look here, I'll show you why not to worry. Hang on. I think your character and my backup character would get along, Nightshade.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's that?
You'll see when you see his class.
Oh, go look at him, I suppose. Where is he?
Okay. Is
Oh
everyone
yes, we would definitely get along.
Is everyone all ready for like all finished with leveling up and everything?
Possibly.
I know you guys
I believe
aren't
so.
able to do your stuff for
I
health.
guess I'll stay at thief.
Health fixed itself. It's fine.
Okay.
Well, honestly, it's up to the group. Thief or assassin? Do you want me to be utility or damage? Shitty utility, that is.
I'm not answering that. The cleric is not answering that.
Okay, let's see.
Malva
Okay.
wouldn't mind another like person to do bad things with, but anyway.
So I'll be a thief.
Oh no.
This is awesome. Thank you, Spox. This
Murder.
is really, really handy. I'm going to bookmark this.
This succubus race is actually quite balanced.
Nice.
I just get the shape changer that changelings get. I get proficiency in perception. Persuasion. And if I talk to someone 1 minute, they are charmed. And I have wings if I'm not inside of any form.
Nice. I made that because the HP sucks, so... Oh, that's cool. I noticed that. I was like, huh, that's interesting. That is really cool, though.
Okay.
And maybe make a
That's
fancy
cool.
But
What?
that is very fair.
Oh my god, gross. I'm not muted. Fuck.
You're good.
I'm just reading this article on Facebook about a guy who worked for Budweiser and apparently was peeing in beer tanks for the last 12 years. So everybody who likes Budweiser, stop.
That's
Great.
disgusting.
I haven't drank that in years. It's fine.
Never have.
Okay.
Never will.
That's what I was like, ew, gross about. Anyway.
Okay. I'm ready when y'all are.
All right. I am already.
Beep, boop,
If
bap.
Fox, beep boop bop boop. Fox, whenever you are ready, then we
It's
are
up.
good to go. All right. All right. So you guys are now outside of the death house, sitting in the street. I will say, when you guys first went in here, it was morning. You're not sure how many days, nights, or anything you were in here for, but it is now the sun is currently setting. As those of you who are unconscious start to awaken, and those of you who are awake feel the relief of being gone and out of this house.
God.
Anastasia takes a deep breath, checks on her brother, make sure he's good, and
I'm fine.
we'll ask, what happened? I apologize for passing out, and I thank you for getting me out. That was not needed. You didn't have to.
Do you really think we're gonna abandon our friends?
We went into that place together not expecting that, and then what we were given was not what we wanted. So we were all in the same boat, and I didn't think it was fair just to leave someone behind because it was something that we didn't want to deal with and that we couldn't deal with.
Kllink just skitters up the side of the house.
What?
As he wakes up.
Kllink, don't you dare.
Where am I? Is this heaven?
It's we're still in
Unfortunately,
Bohemia.
not.
There's a lot less magical items than I thought there'd be.
I'm climbing back down. This is why I pick thief, y'all. Just to do this.
Just for this one moment. The rest of the campaign doesn't matter. This one moment right here.
What we were supposed to be doing before that.
I believe we'd talked to Ishmark. Was that his name? We were doing something for him.
Right. character. This is why notes is helpful in character. Shit, someone help.
I will say,
No.
out of character, and technically in character, you guys did agree to help Ismark bring his sister to the next town over.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
right.
going over to
Yes.
see,
Okay.
No, you guys were going over to meet his sister with him.
Okay.
But then you guys saw 2 children.
Yeah. Sorry, it's been like a month in the death house apparently.
Yeah, you guys have been in here for a year.
I
Oh
hope
my
not.
god.
Well, she.
Um,
That sucks. All right.
is there like anybody walking in the street?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, fun. Okay. I mean, not bad at perception, so. That's a 14.
Okay. Looking around, it's evening. There's really no one walking around.
Okay. So Anastasia's going to turn to the group and say, should we head back to the tavern, to the inn? Maybe get some
That
food.
sounds
in
like the
us?
best idea.
I feel like we can all use a rest.
Would you
A
guys
rest
like?
would be fucking wonderful.
Well, aren't we already fully healed?
Yeah, but you guys have been awake for how long? Technically, you guys are fully healed and fully everything. But wouldn't you want to sleep?
Long rest is still a
No.
thing.
Yeah, long rest is still a thing, and
Yeah.
you can't get exhaustion.
We head to where we were supposed to meet with Ismark and see if we can rest wherever he's at.
Okay. I will say, you guys do remember you left him here.
I'll skitter
So you guys would have to go. Let me see. Arrow. This. You guys have to go down here and then back down towards here.
I'll skitter
Okay.
along the path to get to there.
I'll do that and to see if he's still there. If not, I'm still going to go to the tavern to search for him.
Yeah.
As you guys are walking down, what's everyone's passive perceptions?
16.
16.
16.
14.
14.
13.
13. And I'm not going to do it for Aerendyl because I don't want to. So, Anastasia and Gudrun.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are near the back of the group. As everyone starts working their way down the street to where you guys had left Ismark before.
Mm-hmm.
When you two make it about right here, you hear a strange noise. You hear the sound of small wooden wheels rolling across damp cobbles along the road. As you look around to locate the sound, you trace it to a hunched figure bundled in rags, pushing a rickety wooden cart, down here.
Wait, down where?
Down here.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's awfully sketchy.
Does Gudrun see Anastasia notice this as well?
Yes.
What do we
He
know?
pushes her along after the group and keeps walking.
To be fair, I don't wanna-
You're just like, no, fuck this, no.
Because
Basically.
I will say, I was eating a piece of cake, and I was going to have him say, can we all agree next time we take a job, we do that job and do nothing else?
I feel like that's perfectly fair.
Yeah. I think it's good to have like our goals and like set and like our mindset, like completely in our mindset and don't stray from it.
And no more running off from one another.
But it's the scout ahead.
I mean, if we agree to scout ahead, then that's something else. But
What's it's agreeing that?
I'm too tired for this.
Alright. So, Gudrun, you push Anastasia on, and
Yep.
you all make it to right. You all make it to right here. It is getting a lot closer to night, and Ismark is nowhere to be seen.
He got eaten by wolves. Sucks to be him.
No. No. Back to the tavern to ask the barkeep where Ismark might have gone.
I agree. Let's check the tavern.
Alright, I'm gonna use this as your guys' little location marker. The green box. So, you guys make it back to the tavern. It's the same thing, same everything. Do you want me to restate what you guys see in the tavern, or just because it has been a while, or?
Sure.
Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. A single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square, its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs curiously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern. This once finely appointed tavern has grown shoddy over the years. A blazing fire in the hearth gives scant warmth to the few huddled souls within. And that is what you guys see.
I will go up to the bar, ask for just a shot of whiskey and like a nice warm sandwich.
Alright, Airic, the barkeeper, goes, of course. Can I get anything for your friends?
Those whiskey shots, nothing else. I'm good.
Question, do we already have rooms here?
You guys did. Technically, you only paid for one night in the rooms.
And then I'm gonna ask him, I'm a bit out of it. What day is it?
Well, my dear, it's Wednesday.
When
Did we know
go?
which? Yeah, I was gonna say, what day did we go in?
I'd say you guys probably went in on Sunday.
We went on a Thursday, guys.
So we've spent 3 days in the death house. Jeez.
At least.
To be fair, we took how many long rests in there?
Yeah. And I mean, you guys just know that it's Wednesday. For all you know,
It could be like
three
it could be like three.
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
That's sort of where the
Okay,
DM's saying,
well-
"Oh no, y'all been in there almost a month, man."
You guys have been in here for a year. Everyone thinks you're dead.
Perfect.
Enough.
I will say. Oh, good.
Gonna say nothing new in Malva's world, thinking that she's dead. But anyway.
Anastasia. The barkeeper looks at you and goes, you're that elf maiden from before. You were here a few days ago talking to Ismark, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Anastasia?
Anastasia or
No,
Malva?
my dogs.
Anastasia.
Sorry, say again.
He said that he asked if you were the elf maiden who was here a few days ago talking to Ismark.
Yes, that would be me. My companions and I seem to have gotten a little bit lost and lost him as well.
Ah, well, he did tell me to tell you guys if you ever came back. After apparently running after 2 children in the street, which honestly not the wisest decision here in Barovia, but I'm in no place to judge, as I live here. But he told me to inform you all that he would most likely be either in the church in town, or he would sadly have already, or he might have already left with his sister.
Okay. Well, thank you for this information. That's quite informational. How much for the sandwich and whiskey?
Just a silver.
Okay,
For
because I'm
my-
how many gold is that?
1/10 of a gold. So you'd have take away 1 gold and then have 9 silver.
Okay.
2 whiskey shots, same amount of price, or
I'd say probably like 5 copper.
math and conversion. I thought I was done with it.
Okay.
And he makes his way to the back, assuming that no one else orders anything, as he gets those items for you guys.
When he comes back, Gudrun will order a room.
Why don't we ask where his Marcus?
He just informed you guys.
Oh,
GG.
I was making a new character.
This is why you pay attention.
162.
This is why you pay attention. No. Alright.
All right. Do we go look at, make sure his Mark's still in town, or do we just sleep and then go see him?
I feel like we could try to go find him, and then if he is still in town, sleep for the night.
No time like the present.
Cool.
Yeah.
Gudrun, you guys
suppose-
okay with it?
I suppose we should go check if he's still here.
It should be fine.
Okay. To the
He's-
church.
I say he's still getting a room though. For after.
Alright.
Yeah.
Because room, sleep
Fair.
after.
That is fair. So you are able to, the man comes back, he gives Malva your 2 shots of whiskey, Anastasia your sandwich and 1 shot of whiskey, and he says, Gudrun, to you that you can just, there's no need to pay for it, you can just stay in the same room as before, because no one else has checked in.
Alright.
Sweet. Okay. I down my shot of whiskey and I tear into my sandwich.
I'm gonna sit beside Malva and go, what are you drinking?
Oh no.
My friend helps make all the bad things that we've experienced feel a little less bad.
May I have one?
Kayron and Malva immediately drinks both.
What was it called?
It's called whiskey, my dear, and you just ask for 2. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna catch the barkeep and I'm gonna say, if you have apple juice, can I get some apple juice in a shot glass?
You can trick Kllink.
Yeah.
If it's supposed to make things happier, don't you want as
You
many
see
as you can get?
You see him look at Kllink, look at Anastasia, look at Kllink, look at Anastasia and go, you guys are a weird bunch. 5 shots and a
You're fucking
Shut
telling me.
and he goes back to get a shot glass, 5 whiskey shots, and an apple juice for you guys. And if nothing else happens, he comes back out a couple minutes later, places a shot glass, an empty shot glass, and an apple juice in front of Anastasia and says that it's free of charge. Puts the 5 whiskey shots in front of you, Kllink, and goes, that'll be 2 silver.
And give him a gold.
All right. He takes it. He smiles and takes it happily.
I take the apple juice and I give it to Kllink and I say, this is the whiskey you want to try. Trust me on this.
There are still 5 shots
Yeah.
of whiskey in front of Kllink.
Don't worry, Anastasia, when she does the switcheroo or talks to Kllink, Malva's already stolen one.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
For my friend.
It'll be against your passive.
It's nothing.
Cool. 19.
Yeah, you're easily able to swipe the shot glass.
I'll down
yeah.
the whiskey that
The apple
Anastasia
juice.
gave you?
this is the recipe, and down them all.
Alright, so there are 4 shots. Give me a con save after the first one, because you've never had whiskey before.
Okay, this was not what I wanted to happen, but okay, sure.
Look, Malva took at least one away, okay?
Yeah,
I don't
Malva,
know.
you're easily able to drink the other one. Alright,
I
so
don't
Kllink is
mind
tipsy.
that I got.
You down a second. You take the first one. It's a lot different than the apple juice.
It make me happy. That's what Malva said. Malva said it make things happy.
It make you hot. I said, never mind.
You take the other, as you take the final shot, give me another con saving throw.
8.
You're drunk. You guys see a very drunk Kllink as he barely downs the last shot of whiskey.
Are you okay?
You know that I used to eat beetles from the mud.
Okay, let's go to bed, little one.
Are we just leaving the issue of Ishmael till tomorrow then, or what?
We might as well go and see if he's still around, but
Alright. Church, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I suggest someone put the lizard to bed. Otherwise, he's just going to be another fucking problem.
Malva will take him.
okay.
I have a really cool bag.
I'll take out my bag.
It can hold a lot of things.
What was this again?
That's really great, Kllink, but let's just go upstairs so you can show me what's all inside your bag, yeah?
Watch.
I take out my sword of deception, which I think is a great sword.
It isn't great sword form right now. He takes the giant great sword off his
And
back.
I put it in the bag that's roughly around 5 feet of size. Well, no, 5. What's the size of this? I can check.
I was gonna say, you need to tell me these things. You should know. Oh, so it's just like an ordinary sack.
Yeah, so it's like a small sack. But I fit my entire greatsword in it.
Ow. That's really great. Kllink, come with me. Show me more upstairs. Come on.
This real quick.
He needs to roll something.
Okay, we're good. we're good.
Okay. By like the arm and just drags him upstairs.
Alright. I will say you're easily able to take Kllink by the arm and start dragging him upstairs.
Rodeo was a
Alright,
drunk
does
person,
anyone
it's
know
good.
where the church is?
I'll ask the barkeep. Where is the church in town that you mentioned before?
Oh, if you go right outside the door over there and you take a right down that street and just follow it all the way, you're gonna come up to a hill, and the church is gonna be on the top of that hill.
I just realized I kicked myself out of the session.
Okay, thank you very much. I go back to the group. He said it's on. I know he says on top of a hill, and that we turn on the street, but he wasn't very informative.
Fuck it, I'm sure we can find it. Airic starts to sort of head out, that's having to try and find this church.
Alright. Does anyone follow Airic?
I follow.
Where were we
Okay.
going again?
To the church.
Try and find Ishmael.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Kllink is unconscious. Malva, would you be following them, or would you be actually staying with Kllink?
with Kllink because she doesn't 100% trust Kllink. So she wants to be
Hey.
here in case he wakes up and tries to sneak away, because then she'll be like, nope, and keep him
Back in
there.
bed you go.
Yep.
Cord isn't broken. It was
She's
already
now
rendered.
on babysitter duty. Woo.
I think it's broken.
Oof. Give me a second.
Mhm.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 my blood.
Okay. So, you all start. You guys all go outside. Airic, you said that you wanted to try and see if you could see the hill that the place was on.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and make me a survival, or actually just perception.
Can I roll as well?
Perception.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not too bad.
Ooh, 23.
14.
14. Okay. So with a 14, Airic, you look around. It is getting very dark. But Anastasia, you are looking around and you see the church is over. You see the hill that you can assume he was talking about over here.
Okay. I point that direction. I believe it's over here. Shall we
All right.
start walking that way?
I'll follow.
All right. Gudrun, do you follow?
Yeah, why not?
I will say Aerendyl probably would. I'm gonna say Aerendyl stays behind because I'm gonna forget that I have to control him. So,
Very fair.
so as you guys approach, atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft in the background, stands a gray, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end and is worn and wary. A bell tower rises toward the back, and flickering lights shine through the holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load. Take your time, Gudrun. So that is what you guys see.
I guess I'll go up to the door and, just kind of not open the door, but see if it's unlocked. You know?
Give me a second.
Is there like
Because
a
there's a map for you guys.
Okay.
How?
Fun. Oh, great.
So it was Airic, Anastasia, and Gudrun going, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I will copy you guys. Copy. And as I wait for this to load, please load.
What if it didn't?
Well, you know what? I prefer if it did, so be quiet.
Okay.
Okay. You guys should see where you guys are at, hopefully.
Match.
Alright. So, Anastasia, as you approach the doors, the heaven wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and are scarred by fire.
That doesn't seem good. Is it unlocked?
You test the door and it is unlocked.
Okay.
Before we go in, Airic would just like to sort of have a look around here to see if he can see like a cemetery or something.
Okay. Where is it? Where is it? I'm trying to find it on the map. Hold on. Okay. I will say you look around and you see that there is in fact a cemetery at the back of this church.
Okay. Alright, good to know. And he'll sort of just walk back to the group. Well,
Alright.
if he's not in the main church, there's a cemetery behind it.
Okay. We can look at that later.
Airic, I will say, as you are back there and you can see the graveyard, you see an eerie green light start to show up from the graveyard.
That's not fucking creepy at all. Hey, guys, are you seeing this weird light thing?
I'll go over and look. Do I see what he's talking about?
Yes, you both see an eerie green light coming from the back.
Let me check it out then.
Let's just see if we can see if Marcus inside. If he's not, we'll try to find him tomorrow after we sleep. I'll go back
We
to
can
the
check
door.
inside first, I suppose.
Okay. The door is Anastasia. The door is unlocked as you test it.
I'll go ahead and open it. Kind of peek my head in.
Okay. You open the door. The door opens to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. I will move you in here just so that you can see. You can see that the chapel is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. Suddenly, the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from beneath the wooden floor beneath you.
Do I also hear the scream?
Can I just step back outside?
Yeah, you are easily able to step back outside.
Can I sneak out of the tavern?
I get a good feet away from the church and say, that's not okay. Someone was in there. I don't know if it's Mike, but I heard screaming, and I don't particularly feel like dying again.
Again.
Well, nothing in this town is fucking okay. But, we need to check the damn thing out sometime.
I suppose.
Airic will step inside the church to see what he can see.
Alright. You see the same thing. I will say, I misspoke. Airic would not have heard the scream from him.
Okay.
But as you peek in, you do hear the soft voice whispering inside. But you do not hear a scream.
Anastasia will step back inside. Oop.
Airic will cautiously come down here a bit.
All right, you do see the two rooms on each side of this place.
Yeah.
I assume Gudrun follow.
Yes.
Okay. So that's not what I wanted. Fuck this throne thing. Is this it? No, it does not. NPCs. Okay.
I would close that. There you go.
Ah, found it. Okay.
Is Mike that we see ahead of us?
Ahead of you, you see
No.
an old desk and chair stand against the south wall, a wooden holy symbol mounted above them, a sunburst. A 10-foot long iron rod attached to the north wall stands bare, suggesting a tapestry once hung there, and against the far wall stands a wooden cabinet with 4 tall doors. You see a man there that you have not seen before.
I'll go like deep enough inside just to like see if I see Ismark. I assume I don't. I don't want to disturb this guy.
I will say, this is what you guys see. This is who you guys see.
Oh,
Okay.
Donovich.
that's cool.
Donovich. So,
Hello?
the figure who you can assume was the one whispering kind of just stands up and turns, and you can see that he is wearing priest robes as he said, "Oh, yes, hello."
Hello. Do you know if Ismark has been here recently? We were told we could meet him here, but we sort of got preoccupied and wondered if he was still around. Or at least if you've seen him recently.
Okay. I just realized now I read for the wrong part. This is what you guys actually see, because you guys are in the chapel, not the part I read from. Give me a second. I need to do better reading.
I always see the other guy.
The chapel is a shambles, with overturned and broken pews littering the dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabras light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church sits a claw-scarred altar, behind which kneels a priest in soiled vestments. Next to him hangs a long, thick rope that stretches up into the bell tower. Airic, as you ask this, from beneath the chapel floor, you hear a young man's voice cry out, "Father, I am starving!"
Is Mike around here?
No, I believe he went home for the evening.
But he's still in town, correct?
I believe so.
Alright, that's fine.
Okay. Boys, perhaps we should go. Let's leave Father to his being. And I was like stepping back kind of slowly.
Yes.
Alright. I suppose we only did come here to check if Ishmark was still in town. So we can come back tomorrow, I suppose. Just, thank you, Father. As we sort of start to leave.
He returns to his praying, and you guys hear more cries from beneath you.
Is it all the same voice or like multiple different?
It is the same young man's voice. You can hear whimpering, what sounds like pleading. All the same voice coming from beneath you.
So just a whisper to Gudrun. I know this place is in shambles, but that's weird.
Something does not feel right.
No, I'm not exactly a religious man, but this is weird. Very weird.
He agrees with that. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you
Go ahead.
guys leave the church?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Anastasia's trying to get out as quickly as possible.
Alright. I will say, as you guys leave, you guys. This is what I. Okay.
And this is where we all die because we split the party.
No.
Does Kllink die?
Who knows? Possibly.
I didn't want to split the party.
So, as you guys step outside, you see Airic and Anastasia. The green light you guys saw from before comes across, is now right here. And before you guys can react, this light comes out to right here, and you guys can see a ghostly procession. Wavering images of dowdy women toting greatswords, wood-wise men with slender bows, dwarves with glittering axes, and archaically dressed mages with beards and strange, pointed hats. All these and more march forth from the graveyard behind this church, their numbers growing by the second. They march past you and say nothing, nor do nothing, but start making their way down the path.
Where do they look like they're headed?
Give me a perception check. Or give me an insight check.
Hey, they're the same. Hey, that's a 23.
23? Okay. Judging by this, it seems that as you continue watching them, they turn towards the path back into town. But instead of going into town, they turn onto a different path that, from what you can tell, is a path that goes up towards the castle.
Right. So, ghostly warriors trying to storm the castle. Brilliant. As if I didn't have enough nightmare fuel all fucking day.
I
Yeah.
agree. I feel like we should meet up with the rest of the group, sleep for the night, and
Is it bad? I just want to see where this goes.
With all due respect, I think that's a fucking horrible idea.
No, I didn't mean follow. I just mean let this happen.
I don't
I mean-
think we can fucking stop it if we tried.
yeah,
Back to the tavern.
yes, let's go.
You're like, good, back to the tavern then.
Alright,
Yeah, we'll head back to the tavern.
you guys start making your way back to the tavern. You are easily able to make it there.
Good.
Which you guys are on this map. Okay. And you guys are back at the tavern. While all of that was happening, Kllink and Malva,
Yes.
were you guys doing anything? Kllink, were you unconscious, or like, what were you guys doing
I'd
during all
like
of
to
that?
say I was awake the entire time.
Okay.
I would talk with Malva. I would show her all the items that I have collected.
There's a really funny story with this one. This bag, it can hold like anything. I haven't seen it not hold anything. But one time, one of my friends went in and he never came out. But it's still a pretty cool bag.
Good to know that living things should not go in there. Got it. Right.
Yeah, that's why I haven't climbed in it. So, I also have this sword. It changes shape a lot. I don't really know how to make it stop.
I've noticed it a little.
And,
Yeah.
and my map, you guys seem to not like my map, but my map usually leads me to good places. I mean, it led me to you guys.
Aww.
good thing, and we like having you here. But when the thing takes us away from where we need to go, that's where it runs into like problems.
And my favorite one.
He pulls out a bottle made out of bones, like a little bottle made out of bone, and he opens the lid.
In this video, it looks really cool. So I'm scared to touch it. It was in a pile of like 10 bodies.
That normally is not a good sign to touch it, or use it, or drink it, or do anything with it. But why would you take something from dead bodies and not help said dead bodies?
Well, they were already dead. Luckily, I was able to make this jar out of some of the dead bodies.
Well, okay. Great. Thank you for the show and tell there, Kllink. The only thing that I can really show you is I've got this little book here, and every once in a while I get like these dreams or whatever, and like the book automatically records the dreams somehow. That is kind of creepy.
I only have like one dream ever. It's just me and this like guy, and he's like, "Oh, Kllink, you're gonna do well. I've been leaving you my gifts. Go off. Like, you'll do well. I'm watching over you." And I don't really understand them, so I usually just ignore them.
Oh. Okay. That is, that seems like there's something influencing. Yeah.
Trying to run out.
Malva, would you let Kllink just run out?
No, at this point, Malva's a level 3 monk. She's got like deflected missiles and everything. Like she's just like she'll like use her dexterity to try to catch him. Like nope.
I will say, without even a roll, you're easily able to get him.
I climb onto the roof.
Before you're able to climb onto the roof, she's able to grab you.
Nope. Kllink.
You would like to escape?
Stay.
Give me I think it's
Acrobatics.
It's acrobatics versus her athletics. You have disadvantage, and she has advantage because you are drunk.
That would be a nat 20.
7.
Yeah.
No, I'm not 7. 13. Whoops.
13? Alright. Even with your 13, you try to pull away, and you think you've slipped out, and then realize that she's holding onto both your arms, not just your left arm.
A plus 7 in acrobatics is really helpful, but not when you roll a 5.
No, unfortunately. See, it would have normally been good because that with the nat 20, it's only 21. So, but Malva was just will like just set him back down like on the bed and like just one night, just one night, stay.
Okay, I'll sit right here.
Take one arm off to test him.
Doesn't.
Okay, and she'll slowly take the other hand off, but will linger her hand near him in case he tries.
I just sit there, just swinging my legs off the side of the bed.
You're like,
Malva's like that like teenager that's like, I'm way too old to be babysitting this kind of shit. Sigh, no doubt.
And then I climb up the walls.
alright, Malva, you're ready for Kllink to start trying to run away and like run towards the door. What you don't expect is him get up on the bed, walk up to the headboard, and then start walking up the wall.
I'm just claws into a wall, climb up onto roof.
He is now on the roof above you. And it might be the most terrifying thing you've seen today.
I think she would just get up and just sit in front of the door. And be like, you know what, you can do all your tricks, you can do all your games. I am old enough to know this and you're not going to get by me. And she'll just plunk right in front of the door.
So 2 feet tall, like that. Go from roof under door, like through the top of the door.
That's how the door works. That's not how doors work.
So
You still got to reach the handle of the door to open the door.
Yeah, the door is closed right now.
Oh, I thought it was an open door.
No, the door is closed, and there is no window.
Made sure the door was closed. Let's be real.
I want to.
Stealth? Go ahead and give me a stealth roll with disadvantage.
Why? Okay, I'm rolling 5s nonstop. So that's 14.
14. Are you rolling to be stealth from Malva or
Yeah.
anyone? Alright. Malva, what's your passive?
I think it's a 13, and I'm very pissed off right now. Don't worry about it.
Are you
No.
are you actively looking? Like, would you actively be looking for him?
She'd be actively like watching every move he makes.
Alright, so go ahead and give me a perception check then. It wouldn't be passive then. If you weren't paying attention, I would say it would be passive, but since you are paying attention, it would be.
His roll 14.
Alright.
I got 14.
Roll stealth again at disadvantage, and then roll perception again.
That's a 22. 21.
Off 20.
No.
Why would you guys do this? Oh, okay. Isn't Aerendyl here too?
Aerendyl is there. Do you want me to make a perception roll for him?
Yes.
Alright,
If you think he'd be helping Malva babysit this thing, then yes, please roll.
I would
Well-
imagine. I would imagine that Aerendyl would be kind of floating with Malva because of the night together that one time.
Yeah, probably.
Malva
Give me a
needs
second
more.
to load a sheet.
Malva needs more fucking whiskey.
Come on, D&D Beyond. Please load.
Why don't you guys trust Kllink? What's the worst he can do?
Oh my
A
god.
drunk kobold thief. I wonder.
A drunk kobold thief with a 7 in wisdom and how much in intelligence?
10.
10 in intelligence.
I'm averagely smart. So it's not
But
that.
you have
drunk.
no common sense.
It's drunk. He's also a drunk kobold that just admitted to her that he has the same dream where something visits him and tells him that there are gifts waiting for him.
Oh. Yeah, Arendell's really focused on flirting with you, Malva.
He's even distracted.
Would we like catch him as we're walking inside?
He's still in the room. Like, he is still definitely in the room. He has no way to get out unless he tries to sneak open the door from behind Malva, which would basically be impossible because Malva is sitting on the door, basically.
I would like to do that.
Since you're going towards Malva, I wish double disadvantage was a thing. Because I would give you double disadvantage right now because you're drunk and you're trying to do this in front of a person that is right next to this object. But I can't give you double disadvantage.
Apparently, double disadvantage is a thing. It's just not really used.
It's
Because I
not.
got it once.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
I don't know. Well, okay. Well,
You can give him. You can give him a. What is it?
Penalty.
A penalty.
How many
Like
people?
a higher DC or like give him like a -5.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean inside of.
Inside of the group all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, Kllink, since you are trying to open the door, since you would have to climb down the wall, off the roof, down the wall, and then get to the door to open the door handle. So give me new stealth check with disadvantage with a -5.
-5.
And then give me a new perception check, Malva, since you are still actively looking for him.
12 is the lowest of those, plus 9. 21 -5 equals 16.
Okay.
Natural 20 for a 23.
Alright, and Aerendyl will try and look around. Arendyl's still flirting with you. Malva, you're looking around on the roof. You're looking around, like, trying to, like, scour every inch of the roof, trying to figure out where he is. And you hear a noise behind you, and you think, next to you, and you think it's probably Aerendyl. And you turn, Kllink is on the side of the wall, reaching for the door handle.
Yeah, naturally.
Reach up and throw him down onto the ground.
Wait, what?
So Malva would reach up, like use an unarmored attack, basically, to grab him and throw him down.
Oh my.
Yeah, give me an attack roll with advantage.
Cool, that's a 19.
Easy.
Yeah, you hit him.
Wham!
Like 4 damage, so it's not a whole lot of damage, but she does like drag him down and smack him down.
Oh, I was just gonna give everyone gifts.
As Kllink pulls out his hands and shows all the jewelry he collected
The group's not here yet.
from the death house.
Yeah. Malva, you see in his hands all sorts of jewelry. You don't know where, and you can just guess he probably got this from the death house, but like, can I see what you have for items?
I have 4 gold rings, I have a platinum necklace, and a jewelry box that's inlaid with gold.
Okay. Did you put down how much each of those were worth, like I said, or?
Sadly, no.
But yeah, he is holding rings, a necklace. He's holding a jewelry box. Like,
You guys helped me so much. You've been so nice to me that I thought I'd share some of the stuff I found.
You even need to roll an insight check to be like, Malva doesn't believe him. Because like, why would you leave the room we are all staying in to give gifts to people that are not even
I
here?
thought we were all staying in separate rooms.
that
Just
is
got
great.
a room.
You guys aren't in the same room that Gudrun got, though. You guys are in the room that was originally Klink's.
Yeah.
I just asked you one thing, just to stay in here. Just to stay in here.
Okay.
And you're continuing trying to break it.
I'll go over, crawl into the bed, and curl up like a dog.
Is unfazed.
is unfazed. I will
was telling the truth. He was trying
I
to
will
give you
say,
guys
Malva, you can tell from Kllink. Normally, like, when you're able to tell, like, he's lying about something, he has, like, this kind of a twinkle in his eye, like this sparkle.
the sparkles,
this-
now just tears.
This sparkle of, like, mischief. And you recognize the sparkle because you have seen the sparkle before in other people's eyes when they are lying to you. But while you were talking to Kllink right now, you don't really see that anymore. Like, you do see, like, the sparkle, like, obviously, like, the light from his, like, him crying and everything, you do see the sparkles. But you're not sure if it's him being drunk or if he's actually telling the truth and he did genuinely mean to do nothing.
It's like after a couple minutes of like whatever is happening, she'll just like put a hand up to Aerendyl, who's obviously still trying to do his thing, but like no.
No.
And then we'll just like shout over to like Kllink and be like, look, appreciation is much better given when you're with the people than secretly.
But I thought it'd be nice if they came back for what they're doing and found gifts.
Point with what we've just experienced in the death house, I think they'd be far more suspicious of something randomly appearing in their things. So just, I think it'd be better if you just give it face to face.
He's just quiet as he's curled up on the bed.
Okay.
I don't know.
Malva, you do have a luck point from Jack given to you by Drag.
Okay, thank you.
So you can use that to get an advantage on any of your rolls. Or get a flat roll on any roll you have a disadvantage on.
Fine, thank you.
I'd say around this time, the rest of the party arrives back here at the inn. By this time, Kllink has fallen asleep.
Cool.
I'll say goodnight to everyone and head to bed.
Yeah.
Malva would be like, did you guys find anything?
Well, Ishmark is still in town, so if we go to the church tomorrow, we can probably meet him there. Though the
Okay,
church is
cool.
a bit weird, to say the least.
Oh boy. Okay.
We saw a ghost, and there was sounding like a kid screaming underneath the church. So
Did it sound like an actual kid or just a person?
it sounded like a young boy, young guy.
It sounded like a young man.
Young man, not boy.
Young man.
Man,
There's
No,
on the ground.
needs to
no.
feel down.
Copyright.
Young man.
Copyright. Just go to YouTube.
As that all concerns me about a creepy church and ghosts and things, we are doing what we've agreed to do. Stick to the mission. So I bid you all good night, and we'll see you in the morning to go see Ismark.
Mm-hmm. What time are we meeting up?
Whenever everyone's fucking awake, I suppose.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I feel like that's Phil. Good night, y'all.
And wake up time.
10 seconds. Fair.
10 seconds. So we have 10 seconds to do shit like that. But rolled a nat one.
Oh.
Oof.
Huh.
I will say, Aerendyl, after almost dying multiple times,
Alright.
Aerendyl probably would not want to fuck tonight. He'd probably more so wish you a good night and Probably maybe kiss you on the hand or anything, and then return to his own.
He tried his best. And it
One,
succeeded.
no,
Well.
but actually, damn fucking blushes. Damn it. But anyway. Okay.
Wow.
But you guys are able to have a long rest. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Kllink.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Hold on.
I'll be mine.
Give me a second. Okay. So, Kllink, you have your usual dream.
Never had a different one.
So you have the only dream you've ever had. You're standing and you're talking to a figure. You're not really able to make out any features or anything, but he speaks to you and says, "You can do great things, and you will do great things, as long as you find."
I
the
have a
gift."
question.
Wasn't aware that it worked both ways, but sure.
Why does everyone hate me?
Oh, baby.
Aww. Making me feel bad for the kobold, man.
Don't worry, their life
You
expectancy
seem to know a lot
is
of things, so why does everyone hate me?
You see him look very uncomfortable, as he's not sure how to answer. This figure is unsure how to answer. and after like a good 2 minutes of silence, they say, I don't think it's that they hate you. Because if they hated you, they would have left you.
Killed him.
I think it's... Shut up, Jay. I think it's that you see things differently from them. You take these items, and he's gonna take, and he pulls out his hand, and he has the map that you normally have on you. You see these items as gifts from me to you, as they are.
And they're wonderful.
Yes. But your friends don't always see them that way.
Well, those gifts are like me. They may not work right all the time, but they have their uses and they seem pretty neat.
But you all did have a long day. A lot of you almost died. And it isn't easy going through that. Or watching your friends go through that.
Well, whoever you are, if they like me or not, I still care for them, so I'll still stay by their side. I just hope that one day they'll see that.
You see the figure get down. You don't really like see like any like physical features about this figure, but you can tell that they basically get down on like a knee or on both of their knees, and as they are now like face to face with you, as they go, they do care about you, and I'm sure they do know that. But you should probably wake up soon.
I'll wake up. That's usually when I wake up, is when he tells me to wake up.
And you're now awake.
You should probably wake up soon. Smack.
I will say, Kllink, you have a peaceful night. Anna, Anastasia.
Mm-hmm.
You are currently, the room on your left is Airic's room, and there is no room to your right. As you are kind of like, it's probably like the middle of the night. Are you a high elf or just a wood elf?
I think I'm a high elf, yeah.
Okay, so you meditate and only need 4 hours, right?
Yeah, I guess actually, yeah.
Alright, so after your 4 hours, you're just kind of relaxing in your room, obviously not wandering off, as this is hell that you are stuck in. And you do not want to be by yourself. As you're kind of just relaxing and thinking about things, thank you. You hear a loud, scared, like scream of fear coming from Airic's room. And it kind of jumps you because it's Airic's voice that you hear scream.
Oh.
And I'm not sure if like depending on how you react, as you like hear the scream, you hear the scream. It's just like a single yell, and then you listen for a second, and it's crying.
Hold on. Let me see if this is something I can actually do. I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna just kind of like, not really sneak, but kind of like tiptoe next door, and I'm gonna softly knock and ask outside the door, is everything okay?
After like a minute, you sort of hear yes, sorry, just a nightmare. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Let me know if you need anything, and I'll go back to bed. Just go back and lay down, meditate some more, maybe read.
Alright. After that, probably like a few hours later, everyone wakes back up.
Ooh.
It is another morning in hell. Barovia.
I love it.
Mm.
Kllink will be down at the table, like brink of dawn, like 4 o'clock in the morning.
You are hungover. You have a headache. Light hurts you even more than it did before. You can't keep your eyes fully open, and the sound of anything makes you want to attack.
I still sit there smiling.
Okay. Aw. Alright, so Kllink would be the first person awake. Who would probably get up next?
I would.
Alright. Do you head downstairs? I assume you head downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. You see Kllink already awake, sitting at a table.
I'll sit with
Smile on his face.
I'll
Good
order
morning.
some coffee, 2 cups of coffee, and some eggs and bacon.
Alright.
Extra greasy.
Just 2 silvers.
I order any meat they have. Raw.
The barkeep gives you a very strange look of confusion, concern, and strangeness. And then just kind
Lamb, if you have it.
of and then just kind of writes it down and is like, you don't even need to pay. Do you mind rotting things?
I don't think so.
Alright. Your meal is free. Then he goes to the back and comes back out a few minutes later with your plate, pile of really bad smelling meat. And Anastasia with your food.
Okay. I take 1 cup of coffee to myself. I pass the other one to Kllink, and I say, "It helps your head. It'll help your head."
It's just very bright.
In this very dark room.
Yeah, Anastasia, there are basically no lights in this room right now.
Okay. Sorry. I don't know. I still try to give the cup of coffee to him, and I'll start eating, trying to pass a couple pieces of extra greasy bacon to Kllink.
I'll gobble up anything that's put in front of me.
Alright, who's up next? I'll say Aerendyl probably makes his way downstairs at some point. Otherwise, I'll forget about him again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, Malva will get up at the same time as Aerendyl, and they have that awkward in the hallway, awkward hi, hey, you did that hand kissing thing last night, and that's weird. And just kind of awkwardly go down the stairs together.
Alright. Anastasia and Kllink are already awake and eating as you guys both arrive downstairs.
Malva will sit as far away as possible from everyone, because awkward's feelings and awkwards.
Alright, you sit on the opposite side of the room from everyone as Aerendyl joins Kllink and his sister.
Yeah. Has the blackest coffee he can get. Or, that she can get. Oh my god.
Alright, you're easily able to get a pitch black dark coffee.
Is anyone a wizard here?
No. No one's a wizard.
Not yet.
Not yet. The rogue multi-class isn't a wizard.
The rogue.
That's arcane.
The cleric, sorry. I don't know. I can't keep classes and names and things straight.
If you want to let me have a sneak attack stuff as a cleric with inflict wounds, I'm down.
God, no.
That would be epic, though.
Surprise! Hi. Inflict wounds.
Can we just assume that everybody else just comes downstairs and they come downstairs
Yeah.
and like move on?
Yeah. I'll say that you are able to do that. And since you guys are all in the morning, you guys don't really... Hold on. Okay. You guys don't really notice anything as you guys come down, order food, drinks. It is morning.
Okay. Let's see.
All right, let's eat up and get to that church. We don't want to miss them leaving town if they are leaving today.
Yeah, I agree.
Good idea.
Sooner we can get this done, the better.
I'm gonna be that. Before
While I'm waiting for everyone to eat, I'm going to be writing a letter to.
Okay.
So, before we leave the tavern, just before we leave, I want to use my Vigilant Blessing. As an act, give one creature you touch, including possibly yourself, advantage on the next initiative roll the creature makes. This benefit ends immediately after the roll, or if you use the feature again.
Nice.
Because clerics, man.
Who are you going to give it to?
Myself.
Very fair.
Understandable.
Cleric. Because the cleric rolls shit sometimes for initiative.
Not a bad thing.
No. Not always a bad thing, but also sometimes a good thing for the cleric to roll. At least mid.
That's true.
At least.
I was gonna say Gwen many times is very okay with things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you guys all I assume you guys kind of all get up and meet up outside after you're all done eating and drinking and everything?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We all meet up
And
and
I'll
group up.
So good.
I'll give my letter to I'll ask the barkeep right before we leave. Is it possible someone around here might be able to send my letter off?
He kind of looks really awkward. It's kind of... It depends. Is it anywhere here in this land?
Not in the city, no.
We don't exactly have any way of communicating with the outside world. Outside of our land. Outside of Barovia.
You can't send letters out?
We can't send anything out. Can't send people. Can't send animals, packages, items.
But how did the Vistani go?
I don't know, made a deal with the devil?
Okay.
No deal.
So we have to meet the devil and make a deal to leave.
No deal with devils.
What do you mean?
I have a book for this.
Are you saying no one can leave?
He shakes his head. Once you come in, you can't leave unless you're with the Vistani.
Anastasia will tuck the letter in her pouch and meet up back with the group and kind of like relay this information. So, the Vistani are the only ones who can leave this town. No one else can leave.
We just let...
Anarchy. He'll be back. How do you guys respond to the information Anastasia has told you?
She basically said we can't get in or out without the Vishanti, right?
Yeah, without the Vistani, you guys cannot leave.
I heard that.
I thought they told us that before, like the Vistani were the only ones that could travel in and out of Barovia.
They did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
do,
Yeah.
I do believe they did say that they were only people allowed to leave.
Yeah.
I guess I thought they were the only ones allowed to leave, but it sounds like they're the only ones who can.
Yes. It sounds like the entire region is cursed, I suppose. That's probably the best way of putting it.
That's quite unfortunate, to say the least. They can't even send letters out.
Well, yes, letters require people to send them or take them, so makes sense.
Yeah.
Weird.
Anyways, we were going to the church, weren't we?
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead.
As we're walking, I guess, to the church, you say like one last thing about the conversation and be like, I guess if any of us have lots of things that we care about outside of this land, we better work hard to survive. Cool.
As you guys start making your way towards the church, Malva, you are kind of just like feeling around your pockets and everything, and you feel something in one of your pockets. Do you take it out? Do you do anything? Do you take it out and throw it?
No, I did say pulls it out.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear it. You see
What is it?
You see the jewelry box that Kllink had shown you the night before, with a note on it.
Oh, what does it say? Hopefully in a language she knows.
It's in common.
It is in common.
It's just
You never know. You never know.
At first you think it might be Draconic, and then realize it's just really bad at common. But you're able to see that the note says, I see that you collect things like I do, so you should have a box to hold the shiny ones.
Aww.
That's
Malva will silently go, and herself, and then kind of like hide it away from everybody else, make sure no one sees it, but then she'd probably like walk up to Kllink and just like brush him on the shoulder. Just, as like a thanks.
I don't know what you're thinking me about. Wink.
He says wink out loud.
Malva just
Yep,
shakes her
that's a very
head.
Kllink thing to do.
Malva rolls her eyes and just keeps looking forward.
I will say, everyone else, Anastasia, I will say, because he did end up giving out the jewelry and everything to everyone. So Anastasia, you have a gold ring.
nice.
Malva, you got the jewelry box. Gudrun, you have a platinum necklace. And
Okay.
and Airic, you also have a gold ring.
I thought I shouldn't hog all the loot to myself.
Cool. Do we see Ismark?
Yep.
Looking around the outside of the church, you guys do not see you do not see Ismark from the outside. And I will make sure everyone is over here.
Is Scott out of place?
There's no need, Kllink. We were here last night, and it's simple enough.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So what are we waiting for?
what do we do?
Yeah, you guys are all just standing outside of the place.
Clink's never.
Airic walks up and opens the door.
Alright. You open the door, and it is the same hallway that you see before. Only this time, as you are looking in, you do not hear any voice.
Oh, yeah.
Like any whispering.
This is a particular place. Do we see Ismark?
Looking inside, Ismark is not to be seen. You have not looked in any of the other rooms, though.
Oh, hey, I was told I was found in a place like this.
Why don't we check the back first? I don't know if these are people's rooms or not.
Malva, since you just went into your room. As you look in here, time and neglect have punched holes in the ceiling of this moldy room, which contains a few broken roof shingles amid puddles of water. In one corner, set into the floor, is a heavy wooden trapdoor held shut with a chain and a padlock.
No, bad luck.
Shut up! If I can't speak. As you look at it, you hear a young man's scream coming from it.
Oh, is it coming from that room particularly?
I will say you guys all hear this young man scream, but Malva, since you are in this room, you are able to tell that it is coming from this room.
Okay.
You guys wouldn't be able to tell where it's coming
Friends, the scream came from this room. There's like a trap door. It's locked. I could easily open it if you want to check it, but that was terrifying to experience first thing in the morning.
I would assume that this is your church, and whatever's locked up down there is locked up for a reason.
I'll promise you that.
Wait, what? Sorry. What did you say, Ninja?
I basically just said that if it's locked up down there, it's probably locked up for a reason.
Oh, it's gonna get scouted, but okay. Guess they.
But if that's what the screaming was, shouldn't we help someone?
I mean, we did agree last night that we would stick to the mission. But if people want to make sure someone is okay, then we can check.
I'll check.
I'll run over to the room.
After the scream, I'm going to say he would have casted Detect Evil.
Detect Evil?
Yes.
What exactly does Detect Evil do?
For the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as
Good or evil.
as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, if you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. Spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
It's like how rangers are able to track their prey.
Pretty much.
But better.
Yeah, but better. Yeah.
I'll have to message you something, Jake, because I need to check with you.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Nah.
This makes me worried.
I could answer that.
Well, I don't
Probably
want to
should.
ask you. You're not the one who asked. You're
I
not the one who
know.
did it.
Yeah.
Okay. You are able to sense undead
Don't
Coming
touch it.
beneath you.
So I go to the door and I go, "Oh, why not?"
Vampire.
Oh.
Zombie man.
No. Moving on. Next room.
Okay. The reason he would have went with that, even if he wouldn't know that exactly,
Yeah.
we already know there's some fucked up shit in this place.
Okay.
We're already aware of that. Just saying.
Yeah. Malva, you check this room?
I'll leave the room.
Alright. Malva. As you go into this room, this dirty, lightless room contains a wooden bed and a straw-filled mattress. Mounted above the bed's headboard is a wooden holy symbol.
Ooh.
This is the next room.
What the holy symbol is of?
The holy symbol. What is it? Hold on, I'm trying to find it. The holy symbol is the symbol of a sunburst.
The sun.
Yes, it's sunny. It's a good thing. It's a nice thing. Malva leaves it.
It's a good thing.
I'm a
She
fan
will
of
come out
Sun-Kissed
and be
Man.
like, all right. She'll come out and be like, okay, the next room's a little more nicer. It's a bed with like just kind of a crappy bed with some kind of holy thingy that you see in churches. That's what's there.
Okay. Kllink was gonna look in this room. This room. You guys, they don't see it. Kllink, as you
Yeah, you accidentally moved it to token.
yeah, I did. I meant to
Oh,
that.
okay.
Kllink, as you peek in here, as you look in here, you see the thing I accidentally described to you guys in game last night, in IRL an hour ago because I'm an idiot. You see an old desk and chair standing against the south wall, a wooden holy symbol mounted above them. Again, a sunburst. A 10-foot-long iron rod attached to the north wall stands bare, suggesting a tapestry once hung there. Against the far wall stands a wooden cabinet with 4 tall doors. And sitting in the chair is a man, asleep at the desk.
There's a person in here.
I call it to the people.
I walk in.
There's indeed a person.
Oh, that's the guy from last night.
You
It is the father.
you walk right up into the man's room while he's asleep, and you yell, "There's a man in here."
I don't like it.
To be fair, Kllink has not been here before. Maybe this is a random person.
I know.
I see it's the guy from last night, and I step back out, and I say to Gudrun and Airic, "It's a guy from last night, and
Do you just leave Kllink in there, or?
Can I move stuff?
I'll reach back in and I'll grab him and pull him out."
Alright, you're able to pull him out easily.
That's not fair. Oh, what's
Maybe
And I'll
he
say,
knows.
okay. And because I was gone for a minute, did we check all the other rooms yet?
You guys found Malva found a trapdoor in this room. Gudrun was able to tell that there is something undead beneath here, and Malva said that this room was just a bedroom.
Okay.
With
I'll
the holy
check-
symbol.
I'll
Yeah,
check
a bedroom with a
the
holy
Because I don't. That like the holy symbol was there because she doesn't know who's the religious people in this group. She's not, so she's like, some kind of sun thingy wooden church thing is there. So
I'll quickly check this last room real quick, see if he's in here.
Okay. Okay. This sturdy room contains a wooden bed with a straw-filled mattress, next to which rests a small table with an oil lamp burning brightly on it. Mounting above the bed, its headboard is a wooden sun-shaped symbol.
The guy we're looking for is in here, so I'll step back out and I'll say, doesn't look like he's here, but it does seem like... Sorry, I'm not saying that last part.
You guys, as you guys are kind of standing here, you guys hear the same voice from, Airic, Gudrun, and Anastasia. You guys recognize the voice, but everyone else does not. As you guys hear a scream coming from beneath the house, from beneath the castle,
Chapel.
Chapel, the chapel again. A scream of, "Father, I'm hungry, please!"
So it's a bad bird.
Yes, I am sure to not open that trapdoor. But if you do, you go down with it. I shut door behind you.
Go down door.
Kllink wants to test me.
I think we should probably leave.
Why are we here?
You guys were looking to see if Ismark was here, because you guys have no idea where Ismark is.
So-
Reassured.
I guess Malva would take the
Checked around
bit of.
here. Sorry.
Yeah, Malva was gonna check the rest of the church, like the main area of the church.
Okay.
Why would Ismark even be here?
Because we
That's
were told he was
Anastasia.
gonna do it.
That's
That's a good
Anastasia saying that out loud.
You were here last night. Why do you think he'd be here today?
Well, we were told in the
He might.
hallway that he might be here,
He might.
Okay,
so it
let's,
was worth checking.
okay, let's keep checking.
Right,
The entire
guys
church.
find him in here. I suggest we check the graveyard outside.
There
There's
is-
a basement.
Looking around, there is nothing really in the church, like in this area of particular value.
She's looking for, but okay, good to know.
I'm always looking at things for value.
There, well, player-wise, there's nothing of particular value in the church in like this chapel, sadly. There is rope right here with leading up to a bell.
I don't know. Them soiled robes on the father there. They might cost some money.
Um,
I'm joking, by the way.
Obviously, no other people in the church besides us.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull out my map.
you call it your map.
Mm.
All right, I need you to do me the map thingy,
Oh, yeah.
bobbers, because I don't know what it is.
My wisdom saving throw that will fail.
All right. As you guys are still wandering around, you guys hear another cry from below. Please, Father, please. And as you guys are kind of looking around, the priest steps out of his room, right into you, Kllink.
Look at it.
Oh, hello. Hi. What are you doing in here?
Oh, we heard for a friend Ismark, but he seems to not be here.
And you'll look back down on my map.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just looking for our friend, which...
Also, apparently your son's hungry.
Yes, we keep hearing a voice from below saying he's hungry. Would you care to explain that?
I still have some raw meat if you want some of that.
Words, hard, English, difficult. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I already have that open. Okay. As you say this, he looks very flustered as he goes, I don't seem to know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Inside.
It's a sound of I'm hungry.
Go ahead and give me
God
an insight
dang,
check.
why? The one time I rolled a natural 1. Okay,
I'll
so
roll.
instead of that, I'm going to
That's,
pull out
negative
I'm going to pull out Rita, and I'm going to say, surely you can tell us the truth. Because that gives me advantage on persuasion check.
This is more intimidation.
Yeah.
So give me an intimidation check.
I don't want to gloss over
Okay.
-1.
I'd also like to point out, Anarchy rolled a nat 1 for his insight, which is a -1.
I also want to point out another thing. The group seems to not want to heed the warning of the cleric.
What one? That there's a vampire? And
That is an undead.
Kllink is just
something
like,
bad below.
maybe the person under there is with the undead, and they just haven't died.
I rolled a 12 for intimidation.
He looks at you and goes, I do not think you would kill a holy man in his own preach. Would you? Preach? Fuck. You would not kill a holy man in his own church, would you?
I don't know the meaning of the word holy, so I would.
Kllink doesn't. Kllink
I
doesn't
mean
actually.
no harm, and I mean no harm. I just want to know what's going on. We cannot find our friend, and we were led here, but we now hear
Just-
screams.
Airic will sort of call out, we still have to check the cemetery, remember?
I'll
He
check
might be
it.
standing. Airic has basically just been standing by the door waiting for you all to just be satisfied
Please.
checking the church.
Literally, Malva, the same.
Do either of you guys stop Kllink as he runs past you and starts trying to go outside, or?
No, I was basically standing by the... Wait, sorry, are there doors at the back here? Because it looked like there were, or are they
No,
windows?
those are
Those are
windows.
Oh, those are windows. Okay, that's my bad, yeah.
No, you're good.
Airic will step outside with Kllink.
Okay.
Right,
And I'll
let's go
say,
see
I'm
if
sorry
he's-
for the intrusion, Father. And
Actually,
I'll
I'm
step
gonna-
out.
I was gonna say, because Anastasia, since you did say something to him, give me a persuasion check.
Also,
Okay, I
would
do
like to
get
try to climb up
advantage
to the
now.
roof of the chapel.
You're able to climb up to the roof.
Yeah,
of
I
the
know I'm
chapel.
able to.
I like Gudrun to be able to say something, but
Natural
Well,
20.
it would have been
Well,
before she would have been able to roll
24.
something.
But it's a
little late.
Sorry, I didn't realize that.
Well, I didn't get a chance to chime in.
Sorry.
Okay. But as the man kind of looks down and he goes, It's my son. He's a vampire spawn.
How did that happen?
See him kind of like fighting back tears. And his voice is a lot weaker than what it was last night. So, a lot hoarser and a lot weaker. And you can probably assume that he may have been praying all night. A little more than a year ago, my son and some other people from the village stormed the castle in revolt. They had been told to go there by a wizard in black robes who came to this place from a faraway land. Strahd killed them. But my son returned to me as a vampire spawn.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He points over to this room and goes, there is a trapdoor in there that I lost the key for.
Oh, I can open it if you want.
Shut up! I'm still talking. There's a room in there that I lost the key for. My son has been trapped there since he came back. I kept him down there so that he would not feed upon anyone nor hurt himself.
So he's been down there a whole year?
He nods.
What do you know of vampires? Is there any way to kill them? To cure them?
By death.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, that's different. That's different, Lord. Never mind.
I don't really know of any way other than what your friend here said. I've been praying to the gods every day for the past year. Any of them. I've prayed to Lathander. I've prayed to Apollo. I've prayed to as many people as I can to cure my son. But no one's answered those prayers.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything that we can do to help you?
Um, you see the father look at kind of look at Gudrun, noticing this, and then look back to you and go, sadly there is nothing to be done other than pray or hope that perhaps Strahd is slain one day.
Kill him.
You don't hear any of this. You're
I know.
upset.
It's out of play.
Okay. I believe we asked last night, but do you know if our friend had left? His name's Ismark.
Last I believed he had not left, but I haven't talked to him in a day.
Do you know
He was here asking for help burying his father.
Okay. Do you know where he might be right now?
Perhaps his house, if he's not at the tavern?
Where's his house at?
He gives you instructions to the house.
Fine.
I don't want-
Let's go.
As I don't want to try and explain where it is.
That is fair. I say thank you for all this information. Hopefully one day we'll be able to help you as you helped us. And I'll start backing out now. I'll give him one last nod. And I'll step out.
Alright. Gudrun is left alone with the father.
He pats him on the shoulder and then walks out.
I was gonna say he looks to you as if to answer like any questions or anything.
So Gudrun with the father. The dungeon. The son is in the dungeon. Where's the Holy Ghost?
Following.
It's gonna be you in a second. Yeah, it's following Kllink.
Look,
About to
the Holy
push him off.
Ghost. Yeah, I have a feeling somebody about to shoot you.
God.
You want to meet the Holy Ghost? I can take him in person. He gives you as you pat him on the shoulder, he gives you a nod and goes, "May Lathander help guide you."
When the sun returns, may it guide you.
Thank you. And as you start walking away, he starts going back to his table. and I assume you leave?
Yep.
Alright. You guys are back outside. Kllink is on the roof. Kllink, what are you doing on the roof?
Just getting a lookout of the land.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
5.
5? It's land. You're on a roof. There's a castle in the distance, and there's a city next to you.
Cool! I'll climb back up.
Anastasia's gonna say, shall we head towards the back to look in the cemetery?
Well,
And that
We
was
can
it.
do.
Okay.
I will say, unless that whole exchange took 10 minutes, Detect Evil is still up.
Yeah,
Just
Detect
saying.
Evil. I would say Detect Evil is still up.
Okay.
I'm just checking some stuff.
That's fine. I just wanted to say that because I didn't know how long all of that took.
Probably like I'd say like 5 minutes maybe.
Okay.
So it definitely would still be up. As you guys start making your way to the back of the house, sadly there is no real
That's
map for the graveyard.
cemetery.
But yeah, so as you guys make your way to the cemetery, a fence of wrought iron with a rusty gate encloses a rectangular plot of land behind the dilapidated church. Tightly packed gravestones shrouded by fog bear the names of souls long past. All seems quiet. Gudrun, nothing really triggers your detect evil that you have up right now.
Me. Go to the house.
But you guys do not see any living people. I'm sure you guys might see a lot of dead people, but
Oh, there's the Holy Ghost.
shut up.
Okay. Anastasia will say, well, the father did point out where he might live if we want to go check that out as well.
Alright, meet you there.
That's probably the
Great,
best
let's
idea
go.
then.
Alright.
Hey.
I'll start leading the way, I guess.
Alright. You guys start making your way.
Downtown. Are we walking fast? Please don't hurt me.
The look you just got, Anarchy.
I love you. I love you.
The only reason why you're not injured right now is because we're streaming and I'm on camera.
Close it. Someone close it.
Consider this a threat. But I will say,
Consider it a promise you won't get in trouble that way.
consider this a promise. But I will say, since I know it is late for Nightshade, that will probably be where we call the session for as you guys start making your way towards the house, which I will quickly point out to you guys is this house on the opposite side of the town. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong as you guys make your way to the opposite side of the town.
If anything does, I'll eat it.
Mhm.
But yeah.
One last question would be, what is the castle in relation to the map?
The castle, it would be over in this general direction.
Okay.
More like towards the top area where it says Village of Barovia.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. Wait, no, that's not. Never mind. I just realized that's not in that's on my layer, not yours.
Yeah,
No.
we can't see that.
My bad. It is in the top layer.
It's kind of dumb how it takes all the names and everything and just hides them on the DM layer. It's like, why wouldn't I want my players to know that this is the name of the town they are in?
Because it says Area E under it.
Why wouldn't I want my players to know that this building that they're in is named Death House? Like, why wouldn't I want my players to know that?
Okay, well, I gotta start prepping dinner now, so...
Yeah. But,
one sec.
is Fox here? I think.
No.
I believe.
Okay. Okay. But okay, I just want to make sure you are here, Fox. I wanted to make sure that you're actually here, Fox, so that like for ending session and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Well, this was fun.
I'm
We
glad that
lived that
Was good
house.
fun. We barely.
you guys have successfully made it through Death House. The first of
God.
so many wonderful adventures you guys are gonna go on. And
Can't wait
We
till
will
Kllink dies and
this
someone takes care.
close.
you guys
This
were
close from
so
a
close to a
TPK.
TPK.
We
Yeah.
really were.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
like to say,
no.
yeah, MVPs for this session, Malva
Yeah.
and Gudrun.
Definitely.
Like,
Trends.
you guys
Runs
literally
through
carried
blades. Yeah, yeah.
I hate it. Hashtag eat the twins and eat the kobold. Look,
Everyone.
mega eat the kobold. Fucking
Yeah.
Ding!
You played Cobalt Bowling.
You guys got to learn
And I guess
Right.
about Kllink.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Not a beer.
But
Okay.
I hope all of you guys in chat enjoyed and have a fantastic evening.
See you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.